Analogies, a la Shmoop. Well, it'd be pretty boring if all we ever did in our writing was tell it like it is. The girl was angry. The man loved his wife. My stomach is full. Hello? Anyone still awake out there? Yeah, well, thank goodness for analogies. Analogies are tools we use to help a reader envision or understand what we're talking about by comparing something to something else and making it relatable. Well, the girl was as angry as a penned-up animal who hadn't eaten for days. The man's love for his wife was as boundless as the vast expanse of space. My stomach is as full as a helium balloon just before it pops. Yeah, a little more interesting, right? Sorta? Well, but hold up. Aren't these just examples of metaphors? Hey, good catch. Metaphors. Well, metaphors are really just simple figures of speech, while analogies are more in-depth comparisons that indicate more of a direct relationship between two things, which can come in handy if, for example, you need help getting your point across when making an argument in an essay. Well, your reader may not get how quickly the polar ice caps are melting, but if you make an analogy comparing it to how quickly they melted at the end of the last glacial period, it may get your reader to sit up, pay attention, and maybe stop spraying their aerosol cans into the air. Well, maybe you're making a claim that Franklin Pierce was one of the greatest U.S. presidents. Well, you can really drive the point home by making an analogy between Pierce's accomplishments and Lincoln's, although you may have to get a little creative there. Or you could be trying to convince your reader that soccer is about to experience a vast increase in popularity in the United States. What better way than to draw an analogy, perhaps by drawing a connection to baseball's surge in the late 19th century? Well, there are also extended analogies, which are like regular analogies, only extended. Well, they might go on for lines or even paragraphs, comparing fear to a cockroach, or faith to an elephant, or, well, really any two things you can draw some type of elaborate parallel between. Analogies aren't ever necessary, but they add life to your writing and can often bring much needed clarity to an argumentative effort. If you're like us and would do anything to win someone over to your way of thinking, analogies could be just what the doctor ordered. Hello? Anyone still awake out there?
What did the buffalo say to his son as he left for school?
Bye, son. Okay, bad joke, but if you survived it, how about clicking the subscribe button below? And if you're looking for more jokes from yours truly, why not check out our website at www.shmoop.com. And if you want to get updates on what's new, well, check us out on Facebook and Twitter too. Please check our Facebook and Twitter pages, please.